Hello and welcome back to CNC English News with top story of Cambodia. Let's begin with our headlines today. Samdech Techo advises three ministries to register workers at factories, enterprises or companies that are not yet registered with National Social Security Fund to allow them to benefit from social protection policies. Philippine Airlines will connect direct flights from Manila to Phnom Penh in early April this year. The Ministry of Labour have confirmed that it has made significant achievements in the development of Cambodia's job sector. Let's begin with our first news today with government affairs. Samdech Techo advises three ministries to register workers at factories, enterprises, or companies that are not yet registered with National Social Security Fund to allow them to benefit from the social protection policies. In the morning of March 5th, Samdech Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, advised the Ministry of Labour and Vocational Training, the Ministry of Women's Affairs and Ministry of Economy and Finance to take a look at companies that are not yet listed their workers, both male and female, to allow them to benefit, especially female workers to receive free bus delivery service or medical examination. The remarks were made by Samdech during the occasion of the 108th anniversary of International Women's Day, in which also presided over by Samdech Katteprat Vandat Bonani Hun Sen. Samdech Techo Prime Minister on the same occasion also called for attention and tolerance for female who works as domestic maids. Samdech stressed that this is where we have to work together because the women working at home, they work really hard, no holidays, neither Saturdays or Sundays. In this regard, Samdech called for those house owners to pay attention to domestic maids and, if possible, provide them with education on professional skills so that they can take the skill to use in the future. In relation to the number of women in the field of civil servants, Samdech Techo required all ministries to consider women entities in all their structure of work. Samdech said that Cambodian women are currently building enough capacity. Therefore, apart from the appointment of the position, they should be given jobs to complete, not just to be appointed to have gender equality in their organizations or institutions. Let's continue to another government affairs news. Samdech Techo Hun Sen encouraged Cambodian Laos to further promote trade facilitation between people of the two countries along the border areas. Samdech Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, received a courtesy visit from His Excellency Vilai Lakampong, Minister of Public Security of Laos, at the Peace Palace. According to His Excellency Ieng Sapalat, assistant to Samdech Techo Hun Sen, told reporters after the meeting that His Excellency Vilai had reported to Samdech Hun Sen about his meeting with Samdech Kralahom Sokeng about the exchanging of information as well as experience and discussing cooperation, then signing some documents on cooperation, including preventing transnational crime, preventing illegal logging, strengthening border security, and facility of the people of both sides to easily and safely pass through the border, as well as for trading. In addition, His Excellency also said that his visit to Cambodia today is in response to what has been done so far, and Cambodia Laos agreed to meet once a year to discuss and review what has been done, and also to set goals for working together, which in line with what is agreed by the leaders of the two countries. In response, Samdech Techo Hun Sen expressed his welcome and congratulations on what had been discussed and agreed with Samdech Kralahom Sokeng, and expressed his appreciation for the work which reflecting on the special relation between our two countries. In this regard, Samdech Techo also encouraged further discussion, especially the trade facilitation discussions of both sides on the border and the cooperation between the two countries on drug issues. Now we go into the business news of today. Philippine Airlines will connect direct flights from Manila to Phnom Penh in early April this year. After a meeting between His Excellency Thongkhon, Minister of Tourism, with Philippine Airline delegation led by Mr. James J. Bautista, President of the company, at the Ministry of Tourism on March 5, 2019, His Excellency Top Super Undersecretary of State and spokesperson of the Ministry of Tourism, said that the Philippine Airlines will start direct flights from Manila to the capital Phnom Penh, Cambodia, in early April 2019, hoping to get more tourist growth. His Excellency Thongkhon said that the direct flight between Manila and Phnom Penh was the first in history between the two countries, since Cambodia had not had any direct flights from Phnom Penh to Manila since 1970. Cambodia currently has peace, stability, and development. As a result, the Philippine Airlines, as well as other countries, started to extend direct flights to the kingdom now. He said that the flight will only take more than 2 hours. The Ministry of Tourism is optimistic that direct flights will help boost the number of tourists from Philippines and third country to visit Cambodia. Currently, the number of Filipino tourists who came to Cambodia in 2018 was around 90,000 only. The Philippine Airline currently has direct flight from Cebu City of the Philippines to Siem Reap with 4 flights per week. We continue to another business news of the day. Demand for the Cambodian engineer is between 30 to 50,000 from 2018 to 2020 for the manufacturing, construction, agriculture, service, tourism, and real estate industries. The Ministry of Labor and Vocational Training has finalized a workshop on mobility and accreditation of international engineers under the presence of His Excellency Pech Sapon, Secretary of State of the Ministry of Labor and Vocational Training at the Ministry Office. Demand for the Cambodian engineer required between 30 to 50,000 from 2018 to 2020, while the current number of engineers is still small compared to the demand. His Excellency Pech Sapon, Secretary of State of the Ministry of Labor, as Vice President of the Board of Engineers of the Kingdom of Cambodia, highly appreciated the staff of the General Secretariat of the Board of Engineers of Cambodia, BEC, who worked hard, fulfilled their duty, and made important day-to-day workshops today. He added that the Cambodian engineering team established by the royal government is crucial to mobilizing intellectual resources, national engineers, and encouraging in ongoing training through the royal government Rectangle Strategic Program. The main task of the BEC is to bring together all types of skilled engineers registered at BEC to further train to have real professional competence, high experience, maintain dignity, and contribute to promoting national identity. Also to participate in the development of the country, compete in the engineering market today and in the future, both in the region and also in the world. As of December 28, 2018, the General Secretariat of the Board of Engineering of Cambodia has trained and registered 3,159 engineers, including 2,174 as first-time registration, 582 as professional engineers, and 403 engineers of Asian. And we're finishing off today with community development news. The Ministry of Labor has confirmed that it has made significant achievement in the development of Cambodia's job sector. At the Ministry of Labor on March 5, 2019, His Excellency Dr. Som Heng, Minister of Labor and Vocational Training, presided over at the opening ceremony of annual meeting to review 2018 achievements, set directions for 2019, and also the launching of Implementation Strategic Development Plan for Employment and Vocational Training 2019-2023. Speaking at the meeting, His Excellency Dr. Som Heng said that the last 5-year implementation of the Strategic Development Plan for Employment and Vocational Training 2014 to 2018 was achieved by the ministry, including the minimum wage for factory workers was at $170 per month in 2018. Workers receive medical treatment without payment, protection of the rights and benefit of foreign workers, social protection system, and many other results which align with the 10 recommendations from Samdech Techo Prime Minister. His Excellency also stressed that in order to increase the effectiveness of the 5 reforms, he had proposed to continue to pay attention to the current challenges and some unfinished tasks in the past year to discuss to find solutions to improve job opportunity and professionalism. All of this is to contribute to the government in achieving the vision of 2030 as a lower middle-income country and a high-income country by 2050. For employment and employment development, the Ministry of Labor has created more than 4.8 million jobs, of which 3.6 million as local workers and over 1.2 million as overseas workers. More than 99.3% of the people have jobs. That makes unemployment rate account for only 0.7% of the total nearly 10 million workforce. And that is all for today. Thank you for being with us. See you again next time.